are backstage at the Deola fashion show here with lead hairstylist Nate Rosenkrantz. Hi Nate, tell us about the hair today.
Well, actually, we have two different looks. We have Deola is showing, and then also her daughter who's doing Clan Classics. So the first look with Deola is very classic 40s Hollywood glam. You know, think Dita Von Teese. The one twist that we're going to put on it is if the girl's hair is a little longer, we're actually going to back comb the bottom a little bit and bring it up into like this nice circle so that we don't cover up the neckline.
How do you achieve this full look?
The base for everyone is the Alterna Bamboo Weightless Whip Mousse, so that we can get a nice texture to the hair and a grip. And then we're setting it with the Alterna Caviar Perfect Iron Spray, and then we're sending them off to makeup. Once they finish with makeup, we bring them back and brush them out real gentle, add a little bit of the bamboo Kendi oil, dry mist, which is going to help give it some shine and also to help smooth it out, and then finish off again with a little bit of the working spray.
It's like a really pretty classic look.
Very pretty, very like old Hollywood. And then for with Clan Classics, it's her daughter, and she's really young, fresh looks, right off the street, but very chic at the same time. So we wanted to give something fun. The inspiration was kind of a Harajuku. So we're doing these really cool top knots, or two top knots.
I saw those earlier and I was like, can I sneak into a chair and have someone do that to my hair really fast?
Get in there real quick. We got you covered.
So there's two looks for Deola. Dark plum lip. Beautiful eyeline. Now we have two sets of false lashes. One for Deola is a little sparser, and the one for the second look for Clan is very, very more 60s look. Lines for both, and this lovely model here, she has more of a pink eye for the Clan look. You can see how the light catches her cheekbones and everything there. Beautiful, simple line, and it's going to be a matte nude lip for the Clan look as well.
You're not using a traditional polish, I've noticed. What are you using?
Yes, that's right. We're using In Cocoa. It's 100% real nail polish. It's not a sticker, but it comes in a dry form. So it's a completely new to market product. It's basically nail polish in a strip form. So it's got an adhesive layer, so it easily applies to the nail. But then it's got a base, a color, and a top coat all in one. So it's very easy to apply, and then once you have it on your nail, you can just file down to remove any excess fingernail polish, and you've got a perfect salon quality manicure in seconds.
Wait, can I do this on the airplane?
Absolutely.
The collection is called Kasumi, which means spring in Japanese, and you're just going to see a lot of dark hues and a lot of mesh, and lots of orchids as well, and lots of silk.
We have a lot of embroidery, either on the back or in the front, and obviously this is very reminiscent of the Japanese culture, and the embroidery is very delicate. For the embroidery, we've used pastels, like a lot of pastel colors like lilac and whites, and then we've contrasted them with really bold and block colors. So there's the element of the Japanese spring, and then obviously there's the Japanese Spring Festival that happens around this time, and that's very colorful, and so that's how we introduce the block colors, and together they just contrast beautifully.
We are here with designer DeolaSagoe. There's a lot of intricate details going on with this collection.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Okay, well, this collection, first of all, is inspired by insects. Actually, it was the work of my youngest daughter, who is an artist as well. She started to do these things with insects, and I happened upon her work, and I thought, wow, this is really beautiful. How could you make insects, creepy crawlies, how could you make them into such beautiful things? So I started to think about it, and she introduced me to the work of Christopher Marley and different other artists who work with insects. And I thought to myself, well, I've got to bring something out of it, make them even more beautiful and wearable. And I wanted to inject some of Africa into it. Africa has to come out in my work because this is my origin. So I thought to myself, why don't I tie-dye them also, so that I can also help the women in the villages to empower them. And besides that, because I'm so much into nature as well with the insects, why don't I also go for indigo dye? So these were all the thoughts that came together to make this collection.
And what did you think of the shows?
I like the show actually. I like the first one more with the Asian touch. I like all a bit messy and more casual, and also the hairstyle. Yeah, it was very creative.
You can still pick up the African prints, but she changed it to like totally different fabric, and it just look amazing. And if you can tell the skirts, I love all the skirts because most of the time those skirts are supposed to be turned around and you see that the slit, but the slit is actually at the back. So I love the whole idea.